Hey, what's going on, guys? Vista here, and today I thought I'd talk a little bit about Rainbow Six Siege, some of the updates it's seen, and kind of a general state of the game. While I jam around here, enjoy there in the background a little bit of solo gameplay on Clubhouse hostage extraction, utilizing Shield Operator, which Blitz to be specific, and Shield Operator has been something I've been kind of playing around with, trying to get a little bit better at, but we'll get to that a little bit later here in the video. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Anyways, the big news today is on August 25th, 2016. They've issued update 4.1. 4.1 will include some small tweaks that I think will have a rather large impact on the game. First up, we have the pulse rebalancing, and followed up by semi-automatic shotgun balancing. If you played the game here recently, you'll know that Pulse was more or less out of control. He could use his heartbeat sensor to scan around the map, find the enemies, pop up his weapon, and shoot them right in the face before they knew what happened to him. They were over in the cameras trying to help out their teammates and not getting to play the game. Which, them's the breaks, that's the way it happens sometimes, but his gadget was just a little bit too strong. So what they've done is essentially lengthen the time it takes for him to put down his heartbeat sensor and raise up his primary or secondary weapon, whichever one he had selected prior to equipping his heartbeat sensor. So they've increased the time by 0.8 seconds, which took it from roughly 0.4 seconds to 1.2 seconds. Now, in the shooter world, that sounds like quite a bit, and we'll have to see if this hit the sweet spot, but I think it will be a welcome addition and, allow for a little bit more balanced gameplay. So let me know what you guys think of the pulse rebalancing. Down below in the comments. I'd love to hear it from you guys. Do try to answer you guys as much as possible. Sometimes a little later, so check your updates, but I love to conversate with other gamers. So let me know what you guys think down below. The second part of the update came out was semi-automatic shotgun balancing. And essentially what they did was play with the range a little bit. The shotguns were just killing too far out in the range spectrum. So you were getting these long range kills, medium range kills that just really aren't realistic to shotguns. Games have always had an issue with shotguns ranging, how they kill. If you made them real life, they'd almost be a little bit too underpowered as far as video games, but I think they could do just a little bit better job finding that sweet spot with shotguns. So what they did with the semi-automatic shotguns, they did reduce the short range and medium range raw damage by approximately 25 to 30%. And then also for both hipfire and ADS, they will be making their cones of dispersion, so however far the pellets spread out, wider by 15 degrees. Which is going to allow for the pellets to spread more, which means you as the poor bastard on the receiving end are going to get hit with probably fewer pellets out at range, which is a smart way to balance the shotguns. Real life, those, something like a double-aught buckshot, it's going to stay fairly tightly packed out to a decent range, but for video games, especially Rainbow Six Siege, most engagements are so up close that shotguns just, a little too powerful. So they intended to make semi-automatic shotguns carry out incredible damage at short range, meaning they want, if you get the drop on somebody, you're going to blast their back out. Good for you, that's the way a shotgun should work, but they're going to tone down that medium and long range damage to help out just a little bit. So the shotguns this will affect will be the Spas 12 for Valkyrie, the Spas 15 for Caveira, the Super 90 for Frost, and the M1014 for Pulse, Thermite, and Castle, essentially the American attackers. So, of course, with any of these patches, time will tell. They could have gone the wrong direction and, made it, too powerful or not powerful enough, but I'm sure the community will let them know which direction they went or if they actually hit the sweet spot. So as you guys get to try these out, make sure you jump down in the comments. Let me know how they're working for you. I don't play with the shotguns all that often, but I may give them a try here to see if they really hit that sweet spot, and you know, maybe that'll be a little bit of a video idea a little bit later on. So anyways, guys, that's kind of the entirety of patch 4.1. Of course, you're welcome to pause the videos where I threw up the description for the patch notes on the screen there. You can pause that, or you can visit the Ubisoft forums for yourself, read through it. They do have some pretty good charts for the shotgun damage down below, and if you're the type that loves data and stats, feel free to dig through those and find out the shotgun that works best for you. So that wraps up the news for the update for patch 4.1. One thing I am really happy to report is that the population for Rainbow Six Siege is booming, and that's great news. This is a very, very good game. I really enjoy the gameplay that it provides. If you haven't had a chance to play Rainbow Six Siege, I would recommend it. I'll put my stamp on it. They've got the game to a pretty stable point. You still see your glitches from you know, every once in a while, but I dare you to tell me a game that doesn't have some sort of quirk. Not that that excuses anything. I'm a big supporter of we pay our money, and these games damn well better work. So with that being said, though, Rainbow Six Siege is, in my opinion, a fairly stable place, and provides a lot of enjoyable gameplay. If you're the type that likes to get tactical with teammates, this is definitely the game for you. So I would recommend checking it out, and you won't have any trouble finding a match. These are definitely populated at this current point in the game. So anyways, guys, I know I promised to talk about shield operators, but I've actually run a little bit long here. So maybe I'll grab my good buddy Jaff, and we'll talk a little bit about shields. We've been doing some playing around with those, and I think we've kind of come up with a pretty good strategy between two operators that came out to be fairly strong. So anyways, guys, I'll leave it at this point. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay in the background. Don't forget to comment if you liked the video. Let me know. If you disliked it, let me know. Love to hear from you guys. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.